Good morning, wonderful humans. I am Victoria Lorient Fabish, holistic psychotherapist, and a courageous conversation that I was having today, and I will continue with you, is about anxiety and the holistic ways to look at anxiety, treat anxiety, and consider anxiety. So many people just go to the doctor and they get a benzodiazepine and Ativan, and before they know it, they're addicted. And I'm, as a holistic psychotherapist, 25 years doing this work, I'm going to tell you there's hope, and there's hope to do it naturally. It's a training of the mind. I know the pain gets big when you have anxiety, but there are wonderful supplements. My longer video is uploaded at YouTube, and you can check out all the information I laid out in terms of supplements I suggest to people and the natural way of coping with anxiety, and the link is in the profile. But what I really want to say here today, just as a sort of Cole's notes on this, is that the brain, it's like a perfect storm. You either have it genetically, well, not either, you have it genetically, and then possibly your family of origin was not peaceful, and then you've had many circumstances in your life that have traumatized you, and then your brain is wired for fear. And frankly, we as humans are wired for fear because our limbic system, our fight-flight system, is what really is preparing us for war. But we're not at war, we're at peace. So it's like the limbic system, the switch is flipped on. It's just flipped on, and it's sort of set to the on position wrongly. It's like a glitch in our system, essentially, and we become predisposed to processing everything as if we're at war. It's wartime thinking as opposed to peacetime thinking. And then the biochemicals of wartime thinking, cortisol, adrenaline, all of those things are biochemically telling us and signaling to us, be afraid, be very afraid. So one of the things I really recommend that people do, and it's so important, is counterintuitive. You know how you run away from a burning building? Well, I'm saying in anxiety, you run into the burning building. You troubleshoot it. You ask the key question, what's this all about? It's like a David and Goliath situation. You confront the monster. You slay the dragon by looking at it deeply with some support, by looking at it deeply and going, what's the worst thing that could happen? I'm afraid of this needle going into me and it's a problem. I'm afraid that someone will crash. Like, all these different scenarios have ways for you to deeply focus in on the detail of what precisely is scaring you. And that's a really good technique to begin to dismantle the monster that is, because usually it's the fear that's worse than the actual experience. It's the fear of the driving, or the fear of the needle that's going to go in you, or the fear of the public speaking that is more profound than the actual experience of the driving, the public speaking, etc. So I feel like people need to understand that this does not, doctors essentially, bless their hearts. If you have a broken leg, go to a doctor. But if you have anxiety, you can first do things like slow your breathing down to turn on the relaxation response of your body. And it's the first line of defense, least expensive one, is to begin a process of learning how to breathe in a slower way. Even if you force your brain to do sort of a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and then exhale for a count of 4. That's the one extremely inexpensive technique to begin. And then I talk about all kinds of supplements. The video link is in my profile of Instagram. You will, and my YouTube channel is called Courageous Conversations, and this video is going to be up there. So you will have a half hour of information, but this is like a sneak peek, a snippet for you to understand. There are supplements you can take that will help your brain. There are breathing techniques, and then there's, troubleshooting and really looking the monster in the eye, and go into some therapy and get some support so that you're not alone with this. But anxiety can be such a ruiner of lives and such a destroyer of experiences. And it kind of panic robs us of the ability to just be able to truly enjoy life. So just understand you don't have to be the prisoner of that, and you can overcome this. And it doesn't matter what your family of origin was or what the genetic predisposition is. Yes, you might have an overdeveloped worry center, but that doesn't mean you need to be the slave to it. Okay? I hope this helps. Courageous Conversations, keep having them, and we'll talk to you very soon. Mwah, big hugs. Talk soon.